we will learn about the ggplot2. So first we will start with installing the package ggplot2. So must this library name should be make in between these quotation marks. So I'm not going to run this package because I have already installed it, but still I need to load this into my current session to use it. Here you can see now I have loaded the ggplot2, and we will use this ggplot2 plot data scatter plot, and we are going to use data frames cars from ggplot2. So let's select the data frame cars. By running this, you can see we have this speed and distance, and we have total 50 observations, and we can reference cars with my data, so we don't have to use cars all the time. Let me run this, and to plot this into ggplot, I have referenced my data with the cars, and then you can write this ggplot function, use ggplot function to plot uh, these values. So I've referenced this my data with the cars, and you can put this values, you define speed and distance on the x-axis and the y-axis. So let me run this. Now you can see we have plotted the data x-axis and y-axis, and now we can use geofind for a scatter plot. These are basically sketches what people say, and let me run this. Now you can see these plots here. It's been plotted. You can see on the y-axis we have distance, on the axis we have speed. All these data points are plotted here, and in this line I have referenced this whole line into one G, so I don't have to reuse every time. So let me run this. Now G is like similar to this, like say copy and paste, like this. Okay, now let's go to next line. Now we can also use this code Cartesian function to display, put some limitations and add extra component to it. So have, as we already reference G with this whole point, we are not going to write this whole again. So we can always add the components to the ggplot. So here what we have, x limit and y limit. We can define the x limit and y limit. So what will happen, like we can define data, the x limit should be between 10 to 15, means greater than 10 and less than 15, and similarly in y limit, that should be greater than 25 and less than 50. Now let me run this. First run this one. and then this one. We have GG with this whole line of code. Now let me run this one. Now you can see these data points between 10 to 15 and 25 to 50. Let's check it once again from the previous one. This was the previous value. You can see between here is some point between 10 to 15. Here we can see a triangle between those three and some data here and here. So let's match it. You can see those triangles and the other data which were present here. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in next video. Thanks.